Hello, YouTube family. Man, I'm finally here. It's been way too long. Let me formally introduce myself. My name is Michael Coleman. I'm an expert digital marketer who's been refining and honing my skills for the last 4 years. I'm really excited to get all this information out that I've been learning. But let's get straight to it. So, what I'm going to be doing today is providing a foundation of what I'm going to be, a series I'm going to start. So what this series is going to be is going to be called Niches to Riches, and basically what's going to be, I'm going to specify each niche one at a time, per my clients, per different people that reach out to me that need help in a certain niche, and basically I'm going to show you guys as an expert digital marketer, maybe who hasn't even been in that space, what I would do if I was to start out. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Niches to Riches, Real Estate, Episode 1. Let's get it. Alright guys, so first of all, what we're going to go ahead and get into is I want to go ahead and take us to Facebook first and foremost. That's where we're going to be setting up the advertisements at. So you got to go to Facebook. From Facebook, what you're going to want to do, come to this left side and find Ads Manager. So you're going to go ahead and find Ads Manager. For the sake of this day, we're going to go ahead and assume that you already have your Ads Manager set up. If that's something that you guys need help with or are super confused with, I would definitely make a different tutorial or video on that. So just let me know. But today, again, what I'm going to be doing specifically is just for real estate. So yeah, let's get to it. All my realtors out there, I got something crazy for you guys. So I'm super excited. Let me go ahead and move this up. I don't want to look down like that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get straight to it. When you're first starting out inside your Ads Manager, what you first want to do is you want to go to the top left right here where it will say your name, and you want to go ahead and select your proper ad account. Once you're in your proper ad account, it'll look roughly like this. You're then going to go over here to the left side, and we're going to create our first campaign. So you're going to come over here and press create. You will have to go to your account overview and just make sure like everything is squared away there. Usually it's a couple things like your payment method or confirming that your page is yours. Really simple. Just go ahead and follow that and then come back to this page. From there, you guys are going to want to focus on leads. So obviously, say you're selling a house or say you're selling a house in a location and you want to get leads for it, you want to get people in the door, no one's seeing it right now. This is going to be a perfect way to do it. So what you're going to do is specify for leads. Alright, so now this is where it gets tricky. So a lot of people are going to say, oh yeah, do the recommended settings. So all the results that I'm currently getting right now, I think the reason why I'm getting results is because I'm doing it completely different from everybody else. So you actually can keep it basic. So I still focus on some really basic strategies from when I first started. Yes, they went out of date, but now they're actually back in style. So the algorithm can actually change every like 3 to 6 months. So, what might have worked, 6 months ago or a year ago might not work today or will work today if you retry it. And that's how I got to some of these strategies. They're a mixture of current techniques with old school OG techniques because some of us don't want to let go of that, and that's perfect because I have a strategy that's going to adapt for that specifically. So with that being said, let's get back to it. So right here we're going to select a manual lead campaign. So I usually do this for the date, so I would say the date, and then I would say like local leads and say it's a certain property. So I would say we'll say something street, so we'll say like XYZ street, so I know which property it is. Alright, now scrolling down, we actually don't need to worry about anything on here. Now sometimes my account doesn't show it, but right here it'll say like catalog. It'll say catalog. Go ahead and turn that catalog off. Again, we want this to be 100% a manual campaign. You don't need to do those catalogs. Now, yes, you can experiment and try them, and I do sometimes do that. But again, I'm showing you guys what works for most accounts. So this is going to be the most standard that works for most accounts, and it's going to give you the best chances of getting started. So again, if there's a catalog option right here, go ahead and make sure you don't select that. Scrolling down, you're going to see this Advantage campaign budget. So this used to be a CBO, campaign budget optimization. It's no longer called that. Now it's called Advantage campaign budget, but most people in the industry still refer to it as CBO, which refers to the budget beyond the campaign level. We're not going to be doing that. We're going to be doing an ad set budget optimization, which allows us to control the budget on the ad set or audience level, and I'm going to explain that a little further here in a moment. Let me jump back just 1 second. So let me show you right here. So this right here is going to be the general structure you're going to see when you're editing a ad creative or editing a campaign. So you have 3 different levels right here. You have the campaign level, which is going to be just the name of the campaign, sometimes the price if you turn that CBO on that I mentioned a second ago. You also have, in the middle is going to be your ad set level. So this is going to be your targeting, your demographics, everything like that. So for real estate agents, you're going to be doing like local locations, zip codes. This is going to be so fun. I'm about to get into this in one moment. And then also you have like on the ad level, you have your ads you're going to begin then constructing. So from there, what you're going to want to do is go back to the ad set level. We've already named the campaign, and we want to go ahead and come up with our first ad set. Now, I'm actually going to go ahead and, start with the generic broad. I know you hear, like, everyone doing it, and I know you hear, like, people bashing on it, like, oh, you're not going to target the right people with broad targeting. You will, because we're going to be using the ad copy to target the specific people. We're also going to be using a specific location as well, like zip codes or, local city. So with those terminologies inside that, it'll SEO find the correct people. So don't let people scare you out of that at all. I hate when I hear that. That being said, going back to it, you want to do instant forms right here. This is gonna be best for almost all realtors because what you can do is actually have all your leads on the platform, and this helps you if you don't have a website yet. You can still run this right away. You don't have to worry about getting your website made. Now, what I would also do after you create your instant form, you obviously would probably want to work to get a website, and you would want to do to the website, generate leads to the website. If you guys are out there and already have a well-established and functional website, I would create that separate. So I'd have one campaign that's an instant form that I'm going to set up like this. Then you would duplicate that whole campaign, and you would do for the website, and you would specify that landing page, the VSL or the funnel that you want to take them through. Also, guys, this is a lot of fun. If you guys are enjoying this, if you're getting some value out of this, it would mean the world to me. If you like, comment, subscribe. This is my very first video, so I've never done anything like this. I have done some videos in the past on other people's platforms, but this is my own thing. Man, I'm taking a chance on it. So yeah, if you guys could support me, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, next thing, you're gonna want to select your account. So you see right here, Facebook page. We're gonna do the Hydrospire marketing. That's my marketing agency. You would do your page. You would also make a page on Facebook. That's gonna be the name of your name, or like the real estate agent, anything like that, or like the company, things like that. Again, it's gonna be something for a different day. If you guys need help with the pages and things like that, I will go into the setup of the business manager one day. Just leave a comment down below if that's something that you need or want. So again, you select that page. That's where the leads are going to be going to in terms of the instant form. You're also going to have to select a category. I'm not seeing it here. Let me go back real quick. Yeah, sorry guys, I missed one thing on this. So you want to make sure you select a category. So for real estate, anything with housing, there's actually a special housing category right here. Ads for real estate agent listings, homeowners, XYZ. So, sorry I missed over that, but yeah, you want to go and make sure you have that housing. It's just a legality thing. Facebook has to do it, and you have to do it. So you will get disabled if you don't turn it on. You're trying to run real estate ads. So make sure you select that. Again, that's going to be on the campaign level. All right. You also will have to accept these terms to run leads for your page for the first time. You say view terms and accept that. ×2. All right, so I was really excited for this subject. You're going to see people that say, oh, you had to start at $20. You had to start at $50. Like, that's the only way you're going to have to, that's the only way you're going to be able to collect data. No. I'm going to let you know right now that is wrong. And that's why people come to me all the time, is because I'm able to, one, use your data you already have, or I'm able to get your results at like 1/5 or 1/4 the price that all these other agencies are saying, because they're saying you have to start at a high budget. If you start at a high budget, you were just wasting your money for the first 2 weeks. It has to warm up. So there's no point of putting a high budget on there. I want to give this analogy real quick. So think of basketball. I know not all you guys might not be athletes or basketball people, but I just want you to kind of visualize this. So, we know the free throw. Everybody in basketball has to train it because you get fouled. So if you think about if someone's like a little kid and they're learning to do free throws for the first time, and you guys can skip over this analogy if you want, but I promise you it'll help you out if you listen to it through. So think about kids like taking shots. Now the trainer is passing the ball slowly at this kid so he can catch the ball, gather himself, shoot. Now if that like while the kid's learning, say it's a 4 or 5 year old kid. Now if that trainer starts taking multiple basketballs and starts throwing these balls multiple times at this kid, what's going to happen? He's going to start fumbling. He's not going to be able to shoot. He's not going to make anything at all. He's going to start missing it. So he might have went from a 40, 60, 70% accuracy to 10, 0. And it's almost the same thing with your ads. So they have to warm up gradually, like almost the same thing with like a snowball for the first like 7 to 14 days. And if you don't allow, if you just start at a high budget, you're gonna not always utilize that budget most effectively. So with all that being said, we're gonna put this at $5 a day. Don't worry about the start time. The start time doesn't matter. They can start for as soon as possible. Age, we're gonna come to age. So you can only do 18 plus in terms of in the special categories. So we'll do 18 plus on that. Gender, we'll do all. Languages, all. Don't worry about that. Anybody that can read your advertisement, it's mainly going to be English, just can respond or talk, engage with it. And then advanced placements. A lot of people are going to say, oh, go to manual placements and select the Facebook feed and Instagram feed. Like, you do not have to do that. Just keep it as advanced placements. This is about the only thing I leave as advantage. Most everything else is manual. But keep it as advantage. Facebook can do its thing. Like, it's going to spend 98 to 99% of your budget on the reels, on the feed, stories, etc. The other like 16 placements, Facebook desktop view, like all those placements, it spends less than 2% of your budget. So it's not something that you necessarily have to worry about. So that completes this setup. Again, we're keeping this 100% broad on there. Now we're going to go to the first ad level. Now for the first ad level, again, you would probably name this like the name of the product or name of the house that you're trying to sell, or again, like whatever the promotion is. So let's just say Blue House is the name of it. Like we'll say Blue House Pick. If it was a collage, we say like Blue House Collage, like whatever, or like obviously the name of the house, the street name, whatever. You would select your page. If you already have your Instagram account, you would select your Instagram account here. If you do not have an Instagram account, you can go ahead and this right here will show an option to connect. You can go ahead and connect and log into your Instagram account from there. You see right here we have single image or video. You can just keep that single image or video right now. Also, I would recommend doing a carousel, but just let's just do single image or video. And now comes the moment of truth. So right here, we would want to add in our ad creative as well as our ad copy. So let's go ahead and start referencing this. So I actually kind of pulled together a couple of things for you guys already. This is where it's going to be your best friend no matter what niche you're in. So what you're going to want to do is just go to Google, type in Facebook Ads Library. It's going to be the first or second tab up. You're going to go right here to Facebook. From there, you're going to select US, and I still select all ads. You could specify by housing, but all ads does the exact same. And you want to search by keywords right here. So I simply typed real estate, which was awesome because it gave me so many great stuff already, ad examples. But you can do like other things like listings, like things like that, just different keywords. Keep them short, 1 to 3 words at a time. And you're going to start seeing several different competitors coming down here. Now, I get questions all the time, like what should I look for? How do I know if they're a good competitor? If you see the same person's name over and over again several times, while you're working your way down, that's going to tell you that they're a good competitor. You can also see how many ads are running if they scaled up that ad. So right here it says 4 ads of this running rather than just 1. So that means they probably had success with it to scale it up, or duplicate it, that 3 extra times. But generally, the idea is you want to see what people on average are doing. So I'm scrolling down, I'm seeing, pictures of the product. I'm seeing collage styles. I'm mainly looking at the ad creatives right now. We're focused on the ad creatives right now. We'll talk about ad copy in one moment. Scrolling down, I'm seeing these beautiful inside of the pictures of the house, just a little bit edited. This works really well, but you also don't need to do that. You can just put collage of the product. So I'm gonna acquire this picture. I don't recommend using someone else's ads. You can get hit with circumventing policy. So I'm not gonna publish this. I'm just using this as an example for you guys. So say you have your picture of your house. So now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna come to back to your ads manager. You're gonna click right here, add media. We'll add an image. You can also add videos here as well. Add an image. We'll then pick upload. And I'm going to go to that desktop real quick. And we're going to go ahead and select that new photo. Alright, so that will upload. And once that uploads, you're then going to hit continue. And now these optimizations are going to pop up. If it's a 1x1 product, I would recommend just keeping it or switch it to 1x1 or keeping it as original just so it fits properly there. 9x16, as you said, it's going to cut off the collage. So I would either make something special for that, or you can just keep it like the 1x1 and it'll add text above there for your ad copy. And this placement you don't really got to worry about, but if you have something that can look good like that, or even like the bottom half like this, you can put that in there as well. And this is going to show the top right of the desktop view on Facebook, the search results. So it's not really necessary. We're really focused on the first two here. So let's hit next. Alright, so all these optimizations, most of them I turn off. Facebook is still like really testing them out. They're a beta program, so I kind of let other people be, the guinea pigs on that. Every couple of weeks, I'll experiment with different ones. So, I would encourage you to continue to do so. But here's my general consensus of these now. So like this headline right here, it puts like a really bad color and doesn't look good on most stuff. And I don't really like their font. And it's not just me, like most people don't like their font. And then we right here, this music, this puts like elevator music on your products, so it doesn't really match like mostly any brands. They got to get that figured out. Come on, Facebook. Alright, so then we got the image filter. This changes the color of your products, your house, whatever. So you want to make sure you turn that off. You definitely don't want your products a different color. You don't want someone showing to the house and it's 3 different shades off that they don't like. Perfect. So we're already looking good. Again, this would be like your face or like the real estate agency. Now, this is the moment of truth. I see so many people get this wrong, and I'm going to show you how I kind of do this. So what you want to do is work your way through that Facebook ads library again. And people ask me all the time, they're like, how do I know which ones are working? Generally, like if it's up towards the top, like the SEOs are favoring it. And you also can see like how many ads are running if you see the person multiple times. Overall, you're going to have to just use your intuition, like, hey, this looks like a good structure. But I will show you ones that stand out to me, as an expert in the space. So right here, this one right here, this price has been reduced. This is very important for people that may not have a big income. Been reduced by 10K. That's absolutely awesome. It also has the lead, so people can contact you specifically without you having to go out of the way. So it's like doubling down. Selling your home. So target the people exactly who you're trying to find. Are you finding people who are trying to sell their home? Like trying to downsize? Things like this. Selling your home. Discover that. Learn how to. And then, your contact information. Absolutely amazing. And then you got the location. So, hey, Colorado Springs family. Thinking about selling your home. So what I recommend doing is gathering about 3 to 5 primary text. That's going to be what's above the ad creative, and put it in your own words. Then you take your favorite 3 to 5, and you would, make a Word document. Again, put them in your own words. Then you would take that 3 to 5, and you want to actually put them in your primary text right here. So you'd hit paste. Again, so like let's say we do like Dallas locations. We say, hey Dallas. Spring families, boom, boom, boom. Tap learn more or get quote, anything like that. Headline, price reduced, location, hey Dallas. Again, calling out your exact demographic, looking to downsize, like things like that. So going back over here, when I'm looking at headlines, this is going to be what's below the ad creative. So right here in bold. So we have like CO, see how much your home is worth. like Colorado. Unlock the key to maximize your home's value. So as people are trying to sell their home, like, hey, I can sell your home and get you the most money out of it. That's brilliant. That's going to get you new people in and then thus out. And so, yeah, and this one has the address. Kind of intrusive, but that's up to you guys. Just sold in this location so other people can, be jealous. So that's already 3 to 5 right there. Sell your house with the realtor's name. So perfect. So again, I'll grab like 3 to 5 of those. So let's say like sell with Jane, Jane Doe. And then we would also do like promo. So let's say like price reduced by 10,000. Or you would do like waiving sign-on or waiving like fees or anything like that. Description would be like, description about the product or about the house. You would say, this house is nestled in XYZ. It features XYZ. And then call to action, I would say most likely like get offer, or I would say learn more. Learn more is a really good one in this situation. Don't worry about the enhancements. Again, we turned those off earlier. And then you're going to want to create your first form. So with this, like you want, for like medium or low size houses, I'd say, you want the form to be super easy. So you don't want to have a high barrier of entry. Whereas if you have like a really high ticket house, you're probably going to want to ask like financial questions. How much is your yearly earning? That type of questions to get like the people that are a little bit more serious. So you don't just get the window shoppers. But that being said, you're going to want to hit create form. What I would recommend, you want to name the form, version 1. So I would say like real estate V1. So right here, you want to go ahead and go for more volume. Higher intent, again, is going to be for those higher ticket items, but we want more volume. We want to get anybody and everybody in the area. This background photo can be the same photo that you have. It can also be, a standard photo of you, like your services or your phone number. Headline would be the address, or it would say, again, the promo. So it would be like special $10,000 waived on all houses in Texas, or say Dallas. You would say like your main promotion, and then right here, the list is okay. You can just go ahead and say, first time home buyers, home buyer friendly. You would say like the local schools, and you guys kind of know what you would already put there. It's going to be like all the features and benefits of the different houses. Okay, questions. So with this, again, you don't want to add too many questions. What we're also going to do is phone, or we can also do phone number as well. I do encourage you to do that. So they put this kind of out of order. What's best for people to do is do phone number, full name, then phone number, then email. That's what people are most likely to fill out. Then we go to the privacy policy section. I think you will have to have a description actually as well. Yeah, you have to enter a description about what they're applying for, again, how are you going to use this information. Privacy policy. You will have to have a privacy policy. I recommend a privacy policy from your website. Now, if you don't have your own website and you use like a third party, say like Stan or like a third party site, they will already have a link, and I have experimented with putting in their policy, even though it's not the same domain, and that does work. So again, if it's hosted on a different platform, Squarespace, anything like that, you can incorporate that link. Customer disclaimer, you can add that if you'd like, not necessary. And then headline. Now, definitely make this like, personable. Speak as like you would speak to, your customers day to day. That's how you're going to be different. Thank them for, participating, and then describe, what else they can get. People also provide phone number here, they provide email, or they'll provide the website URL, so they can click on the website URL. Additionally, to adding a link here, so you can actually push them to view the website or call you directly after they finish this. So we'd hit view website, you'd add that link, and then you would say, get in touch or learn more. And then they'll hit learn more, and that will create that form, and then you're going to start getting those leads. We're going to go ahead and close out of this for now, but that would create that. And then everything else you don't have to worry about. Now this is one ad right here. I actually want to scroll back up slightly. So we only put one primary text. You can actually add several. So right here, add another option. And I was mentioning like gather 3 to 5. So again, put about 3 primary texts, all different angles. So this is like, hey, location, call it the person, like, hey, new home buyers, like whoever your specific person is. Start those different ones there. Again, you can come through and gather a couple of your competitors and change them. This is a long form. You do want some long form and some a little bit shorter form, by the way. Perfect. And that will complete that. You would technically want to have a couple more ads in here. So what I like to do is come over here to the ad level. You're going to click on these 3 dots and then go to duplicate. An original campaign, and then however many ads. I'd recommend anywhere from 1 to 4 max inside of like lead campaigns for this. So let's just do like 2 more so we have a solid 3. Now you see these copies here. What you're going to want to do is go through each one of these ad copies one at a time. They'll already have the ad copy. That's why it's great that we do the ad copy on the first one. That way it'll copy through. And then what we're going to do is you would trash can this media, and you would add a new media. So you would add that next image, size it, and you would also, or you could add that next video. After that, you would rename it. So this would be like Blue House Pick 2. Same thing with this. You would come to the next one, scroll down, trash can the media, upload a new one, and name it based on the media. So say this is like a video we did. Perfect. So that's how I would do that. One thing I also want to cover as well is carousels. Carousels can be kind of complicated. So what you're going to do if you want to make a carousel, and say you want to make a carousel of like slideshows of several of the products. Let's see if we can find a quick example. Yeah, right here. So say you want to make like a slideshow like this, like showing all the different things. What you're going to do is switch this right here, instead of for the format, go to carousel. Now what you're going to do is right here press add card, and you're going to add some image cards. So you press add image card, boom, boom, boom. And then so say these were all like house pictures. Then what you're going to do is do the headline, you different feature and benefits. Description can be the same description for every single one, just a locally homed house, or say it can be also be another promotion, $10,000 off, or waived closing fees, whatever that be. Then you can go ahead and publish this. Now this is only one audience. It is good to interest test as well. So what you could do is now duplicate at this ad set level. Duplicate an original campaign 2 times. And this is going to give you 2 opposite ad sets. You see it copies the exact ads. So we don't have to mess with those. But what we're going to do is go to the opposite ad sets. So I'm going to click on the ad set level. And we're going to do interest targeting. I know what you might heard about interest targeting. Everyone has a different opinion on it. It works. It's been around forever, and it's not going away. Maybe it might go away with AI in the next couple of years. But right now, it's not going away. So what you want to do is scroll down. Click on that ad set as a copy. Scroll down until you find detailed targeting. This one's going to be right here. Detailed targeting. Press edit. Now, in this detailed targeting, you want to choose one interest between 3 million and 100 million for audience definition. So you want to come over here and you'd say, also do lifestyle brands. I love doing like Target. Looks like you're only going to have like certain interests because of we did that specific category, but you can still do like credit card, credit day, like all this stuff will work. As you know, it's kind of like people need that to get their credit right to buy a house. So all that stuff will work. So then choose one interest per ad set. One thing as well, the location. So I have this location as, all US, which is good if you're like a nationwide real estate company, but we all know that most of us are local. and we're trying to sell houses local. So in that case, you actually want to press edit right here on these locations, and say you're in Dallas, you would put Dallas, and it should pull up. Maybe I won't incorporate if you already have the US because it's in there. Okay, so it's saying we have to do the zip codes. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put in certain zip codes. We'll say like 64152. And you'll press enter. And then after that, you'll select a 15-mile to 25-mile radius, upwards of 50. For some reason, mine's not letting me put it in there. It's saying it's not available. But you'll go ahead and put that zip code or that certain state, and it'll pop up. So like right here, you see it now popped up. I don't know why it wasn't a second ago. But then you're going to go ahead and do all the way up to 50, and that will target people up to a 50-mile radius of your exact location. Sweet. That's going to be it for that. So then after that, you can go ahead and hit, after these are all added, after you've changed the location and the targeting for those interests, and you don't have to do those interests, by the way. You could just start it at broad, $5 a day, and let it warm up. Now this is going to be $5 per ad set, by the way. So right here, we're looking at 3 ad sets. So again, these would be like debt, repair, interest, and say this one will be new homeowners, home buyers, interest. So this is going to be $5 per ad set. So it'll be $15 a day. That's too much for you, I totally understand. Go ahead and just turn off these 2 ad sets and just have one going at $5 a day. That will be perfect to warm up. You will start getting leads. Or most likely should start getting leads pretty soon after setting that up. 7 to 14 days. Perfect. One last thing I wanted to show you guys while I was here. So not always is, ads library too easy to find. Like, yes, real estate, I was able to find a lot of stuff. But I also like to save the ones that I really like. As you see, I have like this right here. This is actually a Chrome extension in an app. It's called Foreplay. It's absolutely amazing. It's one of my favorite apps. I've tested several over the last 4 or 5 years. That's why I predominantly just stay with the free one on Facebook, the Facebook Ads Library. However, if there is a paid app I would use, it would be Foreplay. It's absolutely amazing. I actually already put a Foreplay board together for you guys, so you guys will be able to see this. I'm gonna go ahead and add it down below into the description, so you guys can go ahead and hit that link, and it actually will take you to this board right here. And this will give you examples of exact ads that are working in the market, video ads as well. What I want to show you is, you can go off of these different pictures, as well as you can press this I right here, and it will show you their ad copy. And these are going to be different ad copies that I have already seen to work, and so that's why I put them in here. Hashtags are okay for organic posts, not really necessary for paid ads. That's why we're doing paid ads. So I will just do this top part, again, put in your own words. And then that's going to be it for that. I already saved this, so you guys can go ahead and kind of reference this. Again, kind of look through these. Also, like, ads library is going to be your best friend. I will be adding more in here over time, so you guys can come back and reference this link or save this link. Now, I did want to show you around Foreplay just a little bit because it's amazing. So what you can do, not only can you save stuff with the Chrome extension right in here, but you can make folders. So you can come over here and create folders. And then in the folder, you can create boards. And that's how I created that real estate board. So I have that real estate board. And then after you do that, you're going to want to come to Discover up here. And you can search any keywords you want. Real estate. And this is going to find, a whole bunch of people that are running real estate. You will see different languages sometimes. But I promise you, you're going to see some really good ads. As you already see Grant Cardone. He knows what he's doing. He's at the top of this all over the place. Let's go see what he's doing. Or if you want to sell courses, that's the way to go. Just sold for this money. And so I kind of watch through these. I find the ones I like. Look for some people that are talking as well so they can get connected with you guys. Why should they go to you compared to somebody else? It's going to be their personality. So you're going to have to share with your personality through some of these. Absolutely amazing. So once I like one, I'm looking through it. Wow, this looks amazing. There's a treasure in this valley. Great ad copy. I would save that. So now I'm going to come down here to the real estate board I made, and I'm going to hit save ad. Now it's going to be an ad board for you guys. So again, I'm going to be adding this over time. You guys want more? Go ahead and comment down below, more ads, and I'll go ahead and I'll work to get more ads added to this at any time for you guys. Now, if this is something that you guys are interested in, like this foreplay, it is $50 a month. However, I do strongly encourage it if, you know, the ads library isn't doing enough for you and you want like a product research tool, like foreplay is going to be great. I do actually have an affiliate program, so if you want to go ahead and, you know, support me and support yourself as well, we have the affiliate program down below, so go ahead and take advantage of that as well. And then, you know, last but not least, what you would just hit is review and publish, and this would be good to go. Now, you would let this warm up for 7 to 14 days, upwards of 30 days, and you would start making optimizations, you know, after that. Now, that's gonna be a topic for a different day. So if you guys want help with those optimizations, just go ahead and comment or DM me on IG MC_A16_, and you'll find me. And then we're gonna get to it. So this is my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna be having a lot more. Let me know what niches you guys want me to cover. Again, this is gonna be for real estate agents. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm letting you know that this is just scratching the surface. There's absolutely so much stuff we can do. So if you guys want me to do like an advanced guide, I might do that. You know, I gotta see enough interest. So comment down below if you guys ever want like an advanced guide. If you have any questions, I'll be checking that. But, you know, I'm starting this channel out, so if you guys could support, like, and subscribe, it would absolutely mean the world to me. But I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'm going to continue to provide the best content for you guys. But with that being said, I'm out.